Hello and good afternoon, and welcome back to Real Conversation. This is Angela, talking to you on Coach Talk. I also want to welcome my uh, new viewers, YouTube viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time watching Real Conversation with me, welcome. If you do like it, you could subscribe or just give me a thumbs up or comments on if you like the subject matter that I'm bringing it out. Um, please communicate with me and let me know. Anyway, the last time on Coach Talk, I was discussing starting in a relationship. So I was saying starting in a relationship, starting off with either you're in a relationship or you are dating or courting. You will hear me use the word interchangeable, dating and courting. Okay, for the older school people, it's probably courting. For the millenniums, newer people, they probably use dating or whatever new term may be out there. But anyway, it's if you're in a relationship or just starting within a relationship, um, hoping that it's the right person, um, you're looking for and you're in a relationship with starting off. Um, I really don't want to go back into too much detail on part one. This is part two of this starting in a relationship. So if you miss the the first section, give you a lot of key points, important information. You could check that out before you check this part out, which is part two. Um, as I continue on part two here, I will add a few more key points that is very important when you're in a relationship. I'm going to add respect. You have to respect the individual you are in a relationship with. So it goes both ways. You give each other respect. Second, love. This is the reason why you're in the relationship because you're looking for love. You're looking for companionship. You're looking for love in that person. So it goes both ways. Again, you have to now give love to receive love. But if you don't have that, you can't give something that you don't have. It's very important. So you have to give in order to receive. It goes both ways. Again, I did touch on understanding within the relationship. You have to learn to understand each other. That's why you have to spend quality time. Again, I spoke a little bit on this in part one, but again, I'm dwelling on it because it's very important. Spending quality time with each other is going to lead to understanding and knowing each other. So it's very, very critical. It's very important to understand each other in that relationship. It will make it blossom. It'll make it spicy, and you will know, you know, if this person is for you. You have to have that understanding. Next, again, as I said, just a little to refresh, compromising is key. You have to give and take in the relationship. If you don't give and take, it'll become selfishness. So, an example I'm going to give, say, for example, we know most men love basketball and football, and you don't like basketball and you don't love football. But because you're in that relationship and you love that person, you care for them, you now have to compromise within that relationship and sometimes watch that basketball with them or that football or even go with them to a game and vice versa. They also have to compromise with you. Say, for example, you love the movies, and guess what you love? You love romantic romance movies, and they hate it. But because they love you, they want to share and compromise with you. So he, for example, will go with you just to compromise and make you happy as well. This is how it works. You have to share and give and take and compromise with each other within the relationship. So you won't come off as being selfish. It's all about me, or I. It's sharing. It's about sharing and not being selfish. But normally, if you have a person within that relationship, again, that's why you're taking your time when you start off dating or courting to observe, be very observant, to see the type of person that you're dealing with and what inside of them is coming out. This is how you know, by spending time and communicating and observing. Very important, observation and listening. Next is trust. You have to trust that person you're in a relationship with. If you cannot, listen to me, if you cannot trust them, it doesn't make sense to even continue in the relationship or start a relationship. Because if you have no trust, if you can't trust them, you're not going to be able to love them the way you should love them because you have no trust. You're fearful that they may be out there cheating or doing other things and you cannot trust them. So if there's no trust, there's the love is not going to be there because you can't really be yourself to give out that true love, that true person that you are to give. And this goes both ways. I'm not just talking about a man or just a woman. Both, I'm talking about two men and women. It goes both ways. As I continue, as I said, I don't want to repeat anything too much that I discuss in part two. But again, compatibility is a very big compatibility. You have to have some kind of compatibility in the area in within the relationship. If you don't, it's going to be it. I'm not saying it cannot work. It can, but it's going to be tough because if both people are going in the opposite direction and there's no compatibility there, it's going to be very hard. Usually it tends to fall apart because you're not compatible in anything to be able to do things together that you both genuinely love. Okay. And as I continue, again, be very observant Don't look just at the physical appearance, the body, because most women tend to just look at a man. Ooh, dark, tall, and handsome, and nicely six packed, built. It have to go beyond that in any relationship, beyond the physical appearance, beyond the six packs, beyond the muscle. Also, on the opposite hand, a man, it have to go beyond her curves, beyond you looking at her breasts or boobs, and that's it. It goes beyond that. It's beyond the boobs and the curves. It's beyond the breast and the curves, as I said. As I said, I'm a straightforward person and I'm gonna be straightforward and give these things to you down to earth. I'm not sugarcoating anything. That's me. Um, but it's beyond that. But this is where that's why a lot of relationships tend to fail because people are just going specifically for physical appearance and not what a person have in their mind and what's in the heart, the motive behind all of this. Again, physical appearance, it only lasts for so long. So if you're definitely just jumping into a relationship for physical appearance and sex and all those things, it's just a matter of time. It's already doomed from the beginning. It's gonna fail because physically, if it's all about the relationship starts off with sex, eventually you're gonna get tired of that person. If it's all about that, again, sex, you're gonna get tired of that sex with that person. That person is gonna eventually end up seeing somebody else that physically look good and want them too and run after them if it's all about that and jumping in bed. So if it's all about the physical again, another example is if it's all about the woman breasts and curves and whatever it is, yes, she's young now, but she's not going to be young and curvaceous forever. As we get older, we tend to lose the physicality of the body structure. You tend to lose that. You get older, you start getting wrinkles. The breast doesn't stand up the way it used to, or the the rear, the buttocks, if that's what you like, you know, it doesn't stand up as you get older. Yeah, you could go out there and have surgery, but it's not the real thing. So I'm just trying to show you if it's the physical that you're after, that with that person, it's not going to last forever. As you get older, things change. The body doesn't stay as firm as when you're young and it falls apart. We get older. So again, if you're in this relationship just for that, eventually he's gonna leave or she's gonna leave to find something else younger and better, more firm. So don't start off with just that. Start off if you're truly interested in a relationship, start off to get to know that person mentally, emotionally, yes, and physically. But those come, get to know what's in the person's mind and heart, what's in their spirit, how they are, their character, their behavior. Know what they're bringing to the table in that relationship. Know that they're not coming to you in a relationship just for what you have, meaning material things. They're coming after you the way you look, the way you dress, what you drive, where you live, your car, the car you drive, your zip code, how much money you have, your blings. They're looking at your bling blings. So again, be observant, be very careful and observant. Look and listen to see this individual that is coming in your life. What are they coming for? Are they loving you for you and caring about you for you? Or they're just looking, they have ulterior motives and they're just looking for material things. And it's not about really, not about you. They just want what you have. So think about this. Think about these things that I just talked about. It's very, very important. You want a person to love you for you. Nowadays, it's very difficult to find that. But I'm here encouraging you. Yes, even within the world that we're living in right now, with all this materialistic things, yes, we have to have money, so on and so forth, but it shouldn't be just, I want you for your money or what you have, what you know, yes, you want people to have, to contribute to the relationship, but it shouldn't be all about my money, what I drive. Should be about the person's heart, what's in their mind, and about getting to know them, and not about physical contribution, just the physical body. Again, you want that person to love you for you, care about you for you, because as you move on in the relationship and in life, things can happen. None of us know what tomorrow will bring. Um, you could move on in the relationship and get married later, and next thing you know, bad things happen. You know, you 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 have an accident. You know, God forbid. Now you need that person to be there to help you back. Not bye. Now you're bedridden and you're in bed. You're sick. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I didn't come to this relationship for that. And next thing you know, they're gone. So these are the important things that are aspect of getting to know a person and spending quality time, to know that they're for you and they're with you, and not just for what you have, your money, your car, your drive, your house, but know that they're there for for more than just, for love, and to get to know who you are as a person. So I know this is kind of short, but I hit some major key points in this part two of finding a relationship. So again, this is very, very important. Very, very important. So I'm going to say goodbye for now and wrap this up. So I will talk to you again soon. Thank you for watching this video. Um, Real Conversation, part two of um, starting a relationship. Again, this is Angela. And this is Coach Talk. Have a good evening. Bye bye for now.